welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, it's Vlogmas, a magical time of the year, and I'm Brii Renee, straight from the A, and I've been pumping out vlogs every single day. Shout out to me for the consistency. That rhymed, don't it? Get into these nails, y'all. These nails are fire. Okay, anyways, that's not why we're here today, because I did a whole vlog on the nails and you should go back and watch that if you haven't seen it. Sorry I don't have any makeup on. I left it at Carlos' house and I feel like we are cousins, so I don't gotta always be primped and prime and looking super perfect when I come on here. That's not what I want my channel to be about. I want my channel to be about more like connecting us, vibing, connecting on a personal level, and just really being organic, authentic, and true to ourselves. And I'm not a girly that wears makeup every day, so I'm not gonna come on here and make y'all feel like I wear makeup every day or encourage y'all to wear makeup every day, because that's not what I do. I do believe in taking care of my personal skin so that I can feel confident and comfortable in front of the camera, off the camera, or just in regular everyday life without makeup. And I encourage you to, one, find that confidence, also to take care of your skin so you feel the same way. But yeah, so today is another day of Vlogmas, and I wanted to come on and just do like some, I guess, housekeeping, or talk to y'all about 2024. So going into the new year, before I get ready to make my vision boards, before I create a goal list, because I do two separate things. I usually write out, and I've been doing it since 2016-17. I usually write a list of goals, like bulleted point, in this one notebook that I've been having for years. So every single year of those goals are in that same notebook. I usually write those so I can easily find them and check them off at the end of the year. So I usually write those goals out in that book, and then I go back and look at it and check it off at the end of the year. Then I also create a vision board that I put on the wall in my room. You guys probably have seen it in, or seen multiple vision boards in other vlogs where I'm in my room. I think in the Vlogmas where I'm like cleaning up and resetting my room, you can see it a lot in there. When I'm doing that, I definitely set up like I said, I write a bulleted list of goals, and then I create a vision board, and I feel like they both help serve different purposes. The vision board helps me like visualize myself creating certain goals. It motivates me in the morning to like glance over and see it on my wall and continuously remind myself of like the vibe, the energy, the things that I'm going after. And then like, again, I like to write out those specific goals in that notebook, because then it feels so good at the end of the year to check those things off. But before I do all of that preparing for 2024, I decided to do something different this year and go through and really write out and think about the things that I want to let go of, or that I'm no longer doing. And I think that if I take personal accountability, if I take an assessment before going into creating these goals, it'll help me really be more intentional with goal setting. It'll help me be more consistent with it, and it'll help me like stay focused. So today I want to share with y'all a few things that I said I'm letting go of in 2023 and that I'm not carrying with me into 2024. And some of these, hopefully they are use and service to you. Maybe you find yourself that you maybe do some of those things as well, and you realize like, hey, these aren't serving me anymore as well, so I need to let them go. So I was like, let me share this with y'all, because this is me being vulnerable and, like I said, holding myself accountable, because I'm not perfect. And all things, I learned this in elementary school, and shout out to Midvale Elementary here in Atlanta, Georgia. But I went to the same elementary school, kindergarten or pre-K through, I think kindergarten through 6th grade. And y'all remember, you used to have to say the Pledge of Allegiance. That's how, you know, I'm a millennial. We used to say the Pledge of Allegiance every morning, and we would stand up and we would put our right hand on our chest. We would say the Pledge of Allegiance, and after the Pledge of Allegiance, we had a school motto that we said every single day. And this, I feel like, is a representation of who I am as a person, and really shaped me into who I am today still. But we would say, every day, in every way, I will try to do better and better. And just repeating that over and over my entire childhood really installed and enforced in me that every single day, in every single way, you should be trying to improve. You should be trying to grow. And that helps you change and not just be stagnant. It holds you accountable to like, hey, even if I didn't change in every single way, I tried in every single way, or there was room for me to grow in every single area of my life. And so I'm so appreciative for my elementary school instilling that in me, because I really feel like that's one of the things that makes me ambitious and a go-getter and always constantly evolving to this day. So shout out to Midville Elementary, okay? Y'all did y'all big one with that, and I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna make my kids, my future children, I'm gonna make them say that every single day. Every morning on the way to school, we're gonna say, every day in every way I will try to do better and better, okay? Because all you can do is try. But anyway, so without further ado, let's get into the things I'm leaving in 2023. So let me see, I had something that I had wanted to write down too. It came to me while I was like setting up for the video. Dang. Oh wait, my Uber Eats here. Hold on. I had to take a bite of that. Oh, that was good. Okay, I just had to take a quick little bite because I'm hungry. Okay, first things first. One of the things that I'm letting go and I'm leaving in 2023 is not speaking up for myself. When I tell y'all, this probably gonna be the biggest game changer of my life. I'm no longer not being bold and sure of myself, but also like silencing myself. I can't tell you how many times I have not liked a service, whether it be hair, nails, clothes, anything. I have like, even on set, like, oh no, I'll wear it, or I'm fine, or just because I didn't want to be like seen as problematic or difficult, girl. And then I be shortening myself because now here you are living with a hairstyle that you hate for 2 weeks because you want to get your money worth out of it. Or here you are in a friendship where you feel like you aren't heard, or you feel like people taking advantage of you because you haven't spoken up and defended yourself, or you haven't held true to how you really feel or honored yourself. Excuse me. So in this next season, I am speaking up about any and everything. Now, I don't think you have to be rude when you do it. I think I'm definitely still going to be poised and pleasant and polite when I am advocating for myself. But there's so many times that I have, you know, just overlooked and not honored myself because I didn't want to seem difficult. I was just a people pleaser, you know, and I didn't want to, you know, be complicated or seem like, oh, Brie always got a problem, or no, this is how I feel and this is what I'm standing on. And I really, like, of course there have been so many instances in my life this year that have brought me to this point, but just like in the Beyonce movie, if anybody saw it, or if you've seen the clip online when she asked them for a fisheye lens and they told her it didn't exist, and then she Googled it. And it's just like, one, educating myself, like if they are trying to play with you, do the research and then back it up and then have the gumption to speak up for it. So I don't care if it comes down to hair, a nail service, a design, style, something at work, in my personal relationships, friendships, family. I don't care who it is. If I feel a certain type of way, if I don't like something, I am speaking up. I'm no longer silencing myself. I do it to myself. And I don't know where I got that from. I don't know when that started, but it ends today, babe. It ends in December. We got two weeks left until the new year, roughly about 2 weeks left until the new year. And so now I feel like it's the perfect time to start practicing things that you want to implement in the next year. And so starting now, I'm speaking up for myself, babe. Sorry. And I don't care if it's in an argument with a friend or whatever it is, I'm gonna speak up and advocate for myself. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm feeling confident about it. Oh, y'all see that pony? It is flourishing. It's not even pressed out. It's like really thick at the ends because it's getting kind of greasy. Anyways, it's not about that. Next thing that I am leaving in 2023 is I am no longer not prioritizing my personal needs. Again, this goes back to that people pleasing shit. I don't know where we got that from, but we're leaving it. I'm too grown. I'm in my 30s now. I'm more sure of myself now. I know that I know my heart. I know my heart posture. I know that I mean well at all times for other people. So I am done. This is a two-part thing. I'm done overcompensating for people. I am so done. If I can't do it, I'm not doing it. If I'm not able to go, I'm not overly committing. This is really, I'm on a roll because that ain't even ring down. I'm done overcompensating and I'm done overcommitting. How many times have you said, okay, yeah, girl, I'll go, or yeah, I'll come to that, knowing you don't want to? I don't want to do it. And I knew I didn't want to do it, but I didn't want to speak up for myself. I didn't want to seem difficult or things like that. So I overcompensated and overcommitted. I'm no longer doing that. And I'm also, which goes with that, is I'm also prioritizing my needs. So many times I'll be like, I know I need to rest. This is my only day off, but my friends want me to do this. Or I know I need to eat this, or I need to be eating this way, but my boyfriend wants to eat this. So I will sacrifice my personal time, my personal needs, my personal routines, my personal dietary restrictions to please others. And I'm no longer doing it. That serves me no purpose. And I'm the one that ends up with the short end of the stick. And most people will be like, they will honor your boundaries if you stand on them. But if you don't, then they don't know, and you're ending up with the short end of the stick. And it's like, nobody even asked you to do that. You did that on your own. So I'm no longer doing that on my own. Okay? Not sacrificing for the convenience of others. Not in a bitchy way, but just like, I'm no longer sacrificing what I know I need for the benefit of others. I'm just not doing it anymore. It doesn't serve me. And it's quite frankly draining, honestly. And I think that is a lot of the reason why I have always been on this cycle or journey of like having to reconnect with myself, having to build myself back up, because I will sacrifice myself and my things that I know I need that make me me to benefit others, and therefore I'm the one left empty. Not doing it no more. I'm prioritizing myself and my personal needs moving forward consistently, which leads me to my next point of something that I'm leaving in 2023. I am no longer not respecting my own boundaries. How many times have we heard you teach people how to treat you? And by doing that, they see that you set boundaries, or they hear you saying, oh, I'm not doing this, or I'm gonna, you know, I'm not drinking, or I'm not, whatever the boundary is. If you set a boundary and then you don't honor it, why would they honor your boundaries? So I'm done not respecting my own boundaries. Again, I think that not only am I a people pleaser, but at times I have leaned into more instant gratification, or what feels good, or what feels right, or just going with the flow of things. And I'm no longer going with the flow. I'm setting the flow. I'm setting the intention, and I'm standing on that. I'm standing on my boundaries, and I'm standing on business, okay? I'm standing on business all year long. So I'm no longer not respecting the boundaries that I set for myself. It's just a necessity at this point, babe. We're too grown to be making rules that you yourself break and then mad because somebody else don't follow them. How are you gonna be mad at them for not doing what you didn't do? Make it make sense. Another thing that I'm no longer doing is procrastinating when it comes to my goals, creating content, or anything that I set. I have procrastinated so much, or because I work so well under pressure, or because I know that I'm the type of person that's gonna get it done anyway, I'll wait until the last minute and then stress, you know, trying to figure it out, all of that. So I'm no longer procrastinating this year. I'm just not doing it. I'm not procrastinating when it comes to anything. And I have so many projects that I have put off for years and years and years. Things that I've wanted to do, movies that I've wanted to write, things that I've wanted to create, and I have waited so many years. Like, I keep being like, oh, I'm gonna do it next year, and I don't do it, and I get caught up in the everyday hustle and bustle of life. So one thing that I am gonna do to help with procrastination is I'm gonna set specific office hours for myself, and I'm gonna hold true to those office hours every single day. And I know this will be dependent upon the new season that I go into with, you know, shows that I'm already a part of, you know, maybe a new job that I might get, because I do want to get another consistent gig. But I know that I will have to like create that around those jobs. But I'm going to, once I get a good idea of what my schedule is going to be like, even if it's like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I'm working from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Like, I'm going to create those office hours, and I'm going to go to work every day for myself. Like, as if I was going to work for a 9 to 5. And I feel like this will, one, make me be super creative. It'll make my schedule more consistent. It'll give me more structure. But it'll also help me be more productive with getting things done. Whether I'm writing, editing, filming, I'll be doing something during those office hours that will progress me forward. And so I want to stick to those, even if I feel like, oh, it's raining, so I don't want to go anywhere. Well, babe, go in the other room and sit at the desk, or sit at your office, in your home, or sit at the kitchen table, and still dedicate that time to the deep work that you need to get done. So I'm going to stop procrastinating, and by doing that, I'm going to set office hours for myself that I will uphold no matter when, you know, or where. So yeah, I really feel like creating those office hours are gonna help me with my procrastination, because it's like every single day, babe, we're going to work and we're beating the pavement for Brii Renee and the Brii Renee brand, and that's what we need to be doing anyway. And I'll focus on, you know, during that time, getting everything I need done for YouTube, for Mommy and Me, for the many other projects that I have in store and that I want to get done that I've been putting off. So if you're working on them every single day, there's no procrastination being done. We're getting things done. Another thing that I want to leave in 2023, and this is more on a personal side, is gossiping and judging others. Now, it's so easy to do because, you know, we live in this day and age where everything is on social media. We're always in the group chat of everybody's business. You know, whether it's with the Shade Room and all of these blogs or whatever. But, and I know that like this one was difficult for me to like set realistic expectations, because I work in entertainment. I am a talk show host. I am a podcaster, a radio personality. So with these jobs, it is my job to report what's going on in media, in news, in culture. So I am going to do my job by, you know, telling what is going on. But when it comes to like on a personal, when I'm on the phone with my friends, when I'm in my intimate relationships, I'm no longer sitting up talking about other people. I don't care, babe. I did that for work. I'm not doing it in my personal life. I'm also not judging anybody. And this came about like when the Ashanti, I don't know if y'all, well, y'all might know, but when Ashanti announced, well, when they assumed, Ashanti did not announce anything, but when people assumed that Ashanti was pregnant by Nelly, you know, social media went up in a frenzy, and I realized how toxic it was, because it was so many women, black women, bashing this other black woman, like, oh, you going out sad, you waited this long to be a baby mama, that man didn't marry you, and why? It was so much negative comments, so many negative commentary going on, so much negative commentary going on, that it was like alarming to me. Like, wow, why do y'all care so much about what this woman doing? She clearly has been touring, she's older than us. If she does, what if she don't want to get married? Like, you just never know. What if she has a fear of being married? What if the man, what if they already married? Because remember, Offset and Cardi B, they was married for a month or maybe a year before we even knew about it. So what if you don't know what's going on in somebody's life? So why would you sit up here and talk shit or judge what somebody else got going on? And as I've been reading the Bible and getting deeper into my Bible and into the word, and I've been reading it for myself, And I encourage you to do the same, because the level of knowledge that I've gotten from educating myself and reading the Bible myself, like reading it myself, has changed so much. Like the things that I thought I knew, and just expanded my mind and my knowledge about God, and building my relationship with Jesus Christ and God has been so much better since I've been reading for me. And one thing that I read was like, not only will you be judged by the same measure, but by more than what you judge others. So if I judge you on a level 10, God gonna judge me on a level 10 plus 10. So it's like, baby, I don't want that smoke. I don't. And at the end of the day, what does that do for you? You don't feel fulfilled. You don't feel good about yourself. You don't boost your bank account. Like hating on somebody else, talking shit about somebody else, judging somebody else, don't put no more money in your account. It don't. And I'm just not doing it. Like I said, outside of having to make social commentary for my jobs or my career, I'm not doing it in my personal life. If I'm not getting paid for these remarks, I'm not doing it. And even when, and this is the level of responsibility that I want to bring to my career, is like, even when I am getting paid to speak on these things or to report what's going on, I'm still going to do them with a level of grace and dignity and class that I would want somebody to report on me. And I think that so many times media personalities, or even just people on social media, are trying to say the most rash thing that they can think of, or shock value. Like they're trying to gain likes and just grow fans or followers based off of saying something wow or funny or crazy about somebody else. And I'm just not gonna do that. And I know that I'm not saying I'm perfect, that I haven't always done this, that I have participated, because again, I work in media, so I have made, you know, crazy little remarks or funny little things that I've said that I might not have even necessarily meant, but I knew it would be funny if I said it. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm just gonna move with the same grace, except for like when I'm acting, of course. You know, when you doing acting stuff, you might say something like that in the script. That's not my personal viewpoint. But when I'm speaking on my personal viewpoint and I'm giving my personal opinion, I'm gonna give somebody the same grace and respect that I would want them to give me. And that's all I feel like I can be responsible for. So yeah, I think that moving forward, when I'm on the phone with friends, or when I'm having conversations with people and the conversation veers away from us personally talking or venting about our personal lives, or sharing about our career or whatever, and it goes into gossiping about what somebody on social media doing, I'm gonna exit stage left, babe. I'm not participating no more, because one, it's a waste of time, and two, like I said, I never have ever felt fulfilled from it. So why would I do that? Which brings me to one of the last things that I wanted to talk about, is that I am leaving behind doing things mindlessly. Like I have often just like, I'm gonna go with the flow. I've always like been proud of going with the flow, but I'm not just going with the flow anymore. I'm being intentional. I'm setting every intention for every single day. I am going to, you know, stick to those intentions, but also paying attention to how I feel. I'm gonna pay attention to how I feel when I'm going places, when I'm communicating with people, when I'm creating content, when I'm doing collabs with brands. I'm paying attention to how I feel. So therefore, I am doing what feels best and what is best serving me. And I'm not just going with the flow. If I pay more attention to those things, then I'll use my intuition, will guide me accordingly. So I'm going with the flow behind. I'm creating my flow, okay? That's how I'm going into 2024. These are a few things that I'm leaving behind. Let me know if you guys feel like these are things that, some of these things you need to leave behind. Or if not, what are some things that you're leaving behind? Let me know in the comments below, because I would love to know. Maybe there's some things that you're leaving behind that I need to leave behind. And I think that this time of the year is the perfect time to do this self-reflection before we start setting our goals. And it'll help shape the goals that we're setting as well, and the vision boards that we're creating. Again, I appreciate all my country cousins for being subscribed to my channel and locked in with me and watching all my Vlogmas vlogs. It's been my first year doing Vlogmas, and I've been super consistent. I have not missed a day yet, and we going strong, and I'm so proud of myself because, you know, vlogging was a goal that I had this year, and it's December and I've completed that. I've been vlogging all year, and I'm just grateful for that level of consistency. So I'm definitely going to continue to take consistency with me, especially on my YouTube channel, into 2024. Let me know if you guys want more sit down talk videos like this about things in my personal life, or things that how I'm shaping, like more chats, I guess. I feel like I can do more of these as well, and these are like easier to actually make. So let me know some topics or things that you guys want me to discuss, and I can definitely knock some out during Vlogmas. I'm still being creative and trying to like come up with things that we can do together for Vlogmas. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching and being consistent with me, and I love you guys. I love y'all. Y'all my country cousins. You know, we related, like our mamas grew up together. But yeah, I love you guys. If you haven't done so, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video. I think sharing it will be so helpful, because you never know, somebody else might need to hear some of these things, and maybe I need to hear something that they got to say in the comments. So please share my content. Help me continue to grow. I definitely want to get to 100. So my goal this year was to get to 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I'm at like 24,000. So I probably won't get to 50 by the end of the year. We only got 2 weeks left. But regardless, I'm so grateful for every single one of y'all, because last year I think I started January with 4,000. So it's 20,000 of y'all that are new here, and I'm so grateful for all 20,000 of y'all. And even those that come and watch and don't subscribe, I'm watching you. But subscribe. What are you waiting on? Help me get to 50K, please. If I can get to 50K by my birthday in April, I would love that. Again, I want it to be 50K by December, but I don't think I'll make that. So if I get to 50K by April, that will be a beautiful, beautiful birthday gift. And then hopefully by December of next year, I'll reach 100K. So I'm grateful for y'all. I'm grateful for our family expanding, and we continue to grow together. Let me know, like I said, anything that y'all want us to discuss, so we can continue to grow and build this, you know, family like bond together. Let's do it. Like, I love y'all here. I thoroughly enjoy creating content for YouTube, and I'm so sick I haven't been doing this for, like, this is way funner than Instagram for me. I don't know. And even though I have like over 500,000 followers on Instagram, I just feel way more connected with y'all. I just appreciate this platform so much more, and I love, like I said, how we're growing together. So just let me know how I can continue to be a service, and how my content and my channel can continue to be a service to you guys, because I would love to continue to do that and continue to grow together. All right, until tomorrow, happy Vlogmas. Love you guys.